Ahaha, okay. Let's see. Does it work? Can we see the game? It's supposed to be showing it. I wonder why it's not. Oh, there we go. Aha! Good evening, and welcome to the Sunday Scaries. I think I'm competing with the audio okay? We'll find out. Anyway, tonight we begin the first playthrough, the first episode of playing through of Little Goody Two Shoes, everybody's favorite anime-inspired fairy tale dating sim horror RPG that I know of. Oh, hello, LB9033. So glad you could join us. Here we are at the opening of the game. Once upon a time, in the heart of a remote valley, an elderly woman ventured deep into the woods in search of mushrooms. When all of a sudden she heard a loud cry in the distance. My goodness! Cradled inside a rope basket was a cheerful baby girl. Oh my, what do I do? Worry not, my dear. I'll name you Elise. And so, Halle and Elise spent their days together in the village of Kieferberg. There we go. As both grew closer, so did their love for one another. Look, Granny, look! Well done, Elise. Not all bliss lasts forever, though, and as time went by... So did Hollis. I'll take care of you. I'll do whatever it takes, Granny. Don't cry, my love. You've always said you wanted it. I'm sure you'll cherish it. Granny. I love you, Elise. Thank you for granting my only wish. Oh, poor thing. For goodness sake, there goes my last match. Oh, I'm so tired of this place. Wash my sheets, Elise. Sweep my floors, Elise. Elise, Elise, Elise. Oh, I'd show them. I'd make them scrub my pots and pans, my shoes even. Have them wipe down all my windows, every last one. Clean out my hearth and fetch me some water. Better yet, I'd have them running around calling me Miss Elise all day. Oh, if only I were rich. All the steak I could ever want, all the shiny dresses, one for each day of the week with shoes and jewels to match. And maids, all the maids I could ever want. Oh, if only. Well, one can dream. Elise. Yeah, for real, LB. Oh, for goodness sake. On your way home, lass? What are you doing wandering about in the dark, Elise? You ought to know it's dangerous out here. I'm not wandering about, Mr. Ludwig. I've been working late, if you so kindly believe. You know better than to put yourself in danger, Elise. If anyone's putting me in danger, it's you. I'd be home already had you not stopped me for an earful. Come now, Elise, we've got good reason to worry. All this vigilance, and for what? What am I to be afraid of? The witch? Watch your words, Elise. You're not to question such matters. What do you say we walk you home? I believe I'll be just fine on my own, Mr. Heinrich. No more detours, Elise. It's for your own good. Lest I come across the witch, I know. Let us hope you don't come to regret your words, lass. Oh, I can't stand those folks. Okay. Move, action, run, menu. Okay. Seems simple enough. I'd best head home before it gets too late, I suppose. Cute little anime girl walking around in the dark at night with a lantern. Why am I getting Yomawari vibes? I can't help but wonder. Schwa? This thing's so faded I can't even read it. Left, who knows? Right, Primeldorf. Up, the Kieferberg Peaks. That's back the way I came. I doubt there's anything over here, but I'll check. I can't even go. Wait, yep. Pine tree this, pine tree that. Everything's about pine trees around here. To the right, Kieferberg Viewpoint. To the left, Kieferberg Peak. Okay. I best not wander about too far. That was an interesting little artifact. Ooh, a shiny. We got some grapes. Lovely. Oh dear. Oh, for goodness sake. It's impossible to keep this lantern lit in this wind. Guess I'll be finding my way home in the dark, I suppose. Supposed to have to chop more wood soon, just so I got rid of all these pesky splinters and blisters. Covered in aged scars, the tree trunk sits bare, its dry surface exposed to the elements. I don't seem to be able to get anywhere there. Or there. I cannot check the mail. We just go inside. What in the Lord's name happened here? I gotta find my matches. At least they didn't get into this trunk. Despite its visibly worn appearance, the old trunk keeps its contents safe and secure. Oh, thank goodness they didn't touch Granny's spinning wheel. Let's see here. Shiny iron pot, surface covered in scratches. No use going in the pantry because there's nothing to eat. So maybe the... No, hang on. Tinderbox maybe upstairs? Oh, it's a candle. Whoa! Oh, no! What was that thing? Was I dreaming, or what was I thinking leaving it here? Item get. Acquired 1 tinderbox. I gotta light the fire now. Light your lantern using matches. Be careful not to waste them. Okay, let's see here. Good grief. What if it was that witch the townsfolk have been going on about? No, keep it together, Elise. It was definitely a burglar. That said, I'm not going anywhere without my broom. Acquired 1 broom. No use going in the pantry because there's nothing to eat. Oh, hello, Silversmith Artemisia. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, hang on. What's this filthy thing on my wall? Whoever broke into my house is getting a proper earful, that's what. It's been a long time since I've gone into Granny Hollow's room. Not that there's anything to see there anyhow. This thing's still not working, is it? I ought to have a word with Mr. Wheelhelm sometime soon, I suppose. The clock's hands grate dutifully through time, struggling to turn with each passing second. I really ought to go through all this junk sometime, I suppose. A small wooden trunk is filled with various knickknacks. Guess we can view our endings there, that's cool. Whoever broke into my home must be out there somewhere. How am I to sleep like this? Shuddering in the wind, the glass panes tremble in their wooden frames. Was that St. Walpurga's protection? I'd have thrown you out long ago, lassie. Palms joined in prayer, the wooden statue of St. Walpurga grants protection to the faithful. Is that like Saint the Witch? Okay, seems like there's not a lot else to find here. Oh, now I can go through there. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. How long has it been since I last used this thing, I wonder? Stringy cobwebs and dust cling to the old oven's wooden doors as though sealing them. This isn't the time to be watering the garden, is it? Weathered by time, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. I could go call for help, but no, not a chance. I'll deal with this mess myself. Kieferberg's rooftops decorate the rolling hills far off in the distance. Whoa. There you are, you shameless thief. Give me back all you took. Right now. Wait, please. Please forgive me. Explain yourself, you wretch. What were you doing in my house? Wait, please don't hit me. I was just hiding. There were these men and I won't ask you a second time, thief. Give me back everything you took right now. I didn't take anything. I was just scared, please. I beg of you. Show me your hands. I didn't take anything, ma'am. Now show me your pockets and make it quick. Run your pockets. I keep telling you I didn't steal anything, ma'am. This is all I have, I swear. Coins and weeds. What are you doing up here in the mountains? I'm a traveler, ma'am. Turn around. You say you're a traveler. Are you all by yourself? Yes, I'm traveling alone. I hoped I could rest for the night in this village, but I saw some people walking in the woods. It frightened me, so I ran to find some place to hide. Be that as it may, you're still... Oh, please forgive me, ma'am. I didn't mean to make such a mess. Would you stop calling me that? I'm sorry. For goodness sake. Alright, well... I might let you go if you can prove your innocence. I don't know what else I can do, ma'am. Well, you can start by cleaning up this mess. And then you can... Ma'am? Yes, that's it. A maid. Listen carefully now. First, you'll be tidying up the mess you've made. In fact, you can clean my whole house from top to bottom. That'll teach you not to go storming into strangers' homes. Ma'am? Complaining already, are you? Wouldn't you agree this is the least you can do? Well, of course, I'll gladly do it, ma'am. Good. And in exchange, I suppose you can stay here. But no more thieving. I'm not a thief, ma'am. I'll be the judge of that, thank you very much. Anyhow, you work for me and I'll give you a place to stay. Fair enough, wouldn't you say? It does sound fair, ma'am, and it is very kind of you, but I'm not a thief. Fine, you're not a thief. Now, would you stop calling me ma'am? Do I look like an old hag to you? Hang on. You don't, I apologize. My name is Elise, and you'd best remember it. Yes. I'm so sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. Rosenmarine, Selenic Wanderer. My name is Jose Marin. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elise. For goodness sake, just Elise is fine. Come now, you have a lot of work to do. Yes, of course. I really enjoy the art style of this game. It is very much like the best version of a 16-bit JRPG type thing, but also looking like a cartoon in a way that you don't often see. Like, it is very similar to the Yomawari games, but with a little bit bigger sprites and a little bit more of a VHS kind of feel to it, which I appreciate. I think it works well. How could you even do all this? Look at my floors. I'm so sorry. Even Granny's plates shattered to pieces. What are you, a wild boar? I'm surprised you didn't break my windows and tear down the walls. Alright, well... you know what you did. Anyhow, here, take this. Make certain you get into every nook and cranny, you hear? Yes, ma'am. While you're at it, you can sweep the chimney and clean out the fireplace, too. Oh, and wipe that stain off my wall and wash all my windows. I want this place sparkling by the time I wake up tomorrow, understood? Of course, ma'am. And I told you to quit calling me that. I'm sorry. Come now, let me show you to the well out back. Ooh, I can do it myself, Elise. Anything to make up for what I've done. Look here, lassie, I have no good reason to trust you. I didn't mean to. Every single corner of this house is to be absolutely spotless by sunrise. Dare to cross me even once and I'll be having a word with the townsfolk. Are we clear? Yes, Elise. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Be careful not to wake me either. I have Sunday Mass to attend tomorrow. I'll keep quiet. Yeah, I feel like you can really draw a, like... you can draw a connect the dots line in terms of retro style aesthetics from, like, PC Engine or TurboGrafx to Sega CD to Saturn to PS1 to like PSP, I would say, and then that's kind of, and then this is just kind of refinements on top of that. Because the PSP was a haven for PSP and Vita were havens for a bunch of imported Japanese games that all had this kind of vibe to them. Good night, Elise. It's best leave it be. I just gave her quite the earful. Something the matter, Elise? No, it's nothing. Yeah, you've done it, Elise. There was hardly a need to be that harsh, but still. What if she's dangerous, or worse even? What if she's the witch the townsfolk have been talking about? Oh, what would Granny Holly do, I wonder? She didn't raise me to be like this. I even threatened to tell on her, too. What's done is done, I suppose. I'll make sense of it tomorrow. It's best I go to bed. Sonntag, Sunday. It's morning already. I can't be late for Sunday Mass or Father Hans will. Good grief, what was I thinking? She's probably taken everything I own by now. Okay, so there's stamina, there's an item menu, you can consume food through the item menu. Wow, really cleaned up the place, huh? Or maybe not. Doesn't seem like she took or broke anything, but hey, Rosemary. Was that her name? I can't believe she tidied up and left just like that. I didn't even give her anything to eat last night. Poor thing. Now where could she have gotten to? She's not at the well. She's not out here in the garden. Is she in the coop? She's in the coop. Rosemary? There you are, you... Elise. Honestly. What are you doing here? I'm sorry, I was intending to leave first thing in the morning, but I was afraid I'd get lost in the dark. Never mind, come with me now. Are you taking me to the village? Who do you take me for? Some wretch? Forget what I said last night. Not exactly my finest moment, I didn't mean to be such a brute, truth be told. I'm sorry for what I did, too. I got it. All that's dead and buried. Now come, I'm running late for Sunday Mass. Yes, wait for me, Elise. Flock. Flock? Flock, a fluffy companion. Daw. Oh, I'm so relieved to see you. Where have you been? Aw. You know this goat? Yes, of course. We met on the way to Kieferberg. We've been together since. Yes, we were. We were. Oh, he's the cuddliest little thing, isn't he? The cuddliest little thing, you say? Anyhow, I gotta get going. Wouldn't want to be late for Sunday Mass. Yes. I'll be back in a moment, Flock. I have to say, you did a decent job tidying up. You did pretty much everything I asked you to. Well, I'm so glad. I wanted to assure you I meant no harm, Elise. You kept me up for hours last night thinking that you would... I get it already, no need to tell me. Here, have some bread. You must be hungry. Yes. Thank you, Elise. You really are too kind. Good grief. You do remember I hit you with a broom, right? Called you a thief, made you do my bidding and whatnot? Most folks would have tossed me right out the moment they found me. But you didn't. Suppose I didn't. Anyhow, I'm heading out. Don't wander about, and don't make a mess. I won't, Elise. Oh. Before you go, Elise, I have something to tell you if you could come meet me later today. What's keeping you from telling me now? Oh, well, it's important, so I'll be in the back by nightfall, alright? For goodness sake. It best be worth my while, you hear? I promise it's nothing bad. We'll see about that. Romantic dates are marked with a heart gem icon. Each date will skip one time period. Get an earful from Father Hans if I don't hurry up. Map menu, huh? Giefenberg's old window oversees the lands beyond. Elise's house. Elise's backyard with the chicken coop. Grapevine path. The creek. The crossroads. And the village entrance. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff over here. Village square. The village inn. The stables. The back alleys. Another windmill. Guess that's not the way to go. There you are, Elise. Come here, why don't you? Oh, there's a kitty cat. Good day, Granny Gretel. On your way to Mass, I see. Anything to keep Father Hans off my back? I have some fresh buns. They'll cheer you right up. Why don't you take a look? Looking cheeky again today, dearie. So I can't afford matches. I can afford 1 loaf of bread, or I can afford 2 pretzels. You ought to look after yourself, Elise. Key. Lebkuchen's got a little something for us. Lebkuchen's got a little something for you, dearie. Thank you, Granny Greta. You didn't have to. Oh, but I most certainly do. Ought to get some meat on those bones, oughtn't we? You're not coming to Mass today either? My poor legs can no longer carry me, my dear. Lebkuchen takes care of you, I suppose? You bet. Hurry now, you don't want to be late. But I wish to pet the cat. Oh, there's a goat. I cannot pet the goat. These are for goats, I'd wager. Resting atop one another, many blemished, discolored, and wrinkled apples await their turn in this stable. I mean, game's not over yet. There may be a chance to pet a cat later on. One hopes that there will be. Mrs. Elizabeth's apple trees seem to be doing well this year, huh? Filled to the brim with apples, the barrel stands unyielding despite the visible gaps between its planks. Oh, now we're back over here. Okay. Oh, I guess that was the way I'm supposed to go. Hope does spring eternal, you're right. This one's still salvageable, I'd say. Several sunbeams peer in through the many holes in the roof, shedding light on its barren interior. It's so depressing having to walk past this place every day. Smothered in overgrowth, the abandoned home's every nook and cranny is bursting with clumps of moss. Cannot pet the goat. Oh, yeah, we made it to market. Cannot pet the chicken. Look, when Rose and Marie broke into my house, it was different because I was the one being affected. Alright? Anyway. Good seeing you, Elise. Oh, it must have been even worse up in the mountains. What was, Miss Ariane? There was an awful windstorm last night, Elise. Oh, I do hope nobody was hurt. We can thank both the Lord and St. Valpur God nobody was, but many of the townsfolk got their windows shattered and their rooftops blown off. What about you, Mr. Heinrich? Oh, it was awful. Our window shutters were ripped right off their hinges. It'll take all day to tidy up and fix everything. That's alright, dearest. The sooner we'll get to it, the sooner we'll be done. I can lend a hand if you'd like me to, Miss Ariane. Oh, that's alright, Elise. Come on now, you two. We'd best get inside. It's amusing to me that whenever I have the dash button held down in a cinema sequence like that, it starts fast forwarding the cinema sequence. That's fun. Mr. Well has been keeping himself busy, it seems. Covered in dents and scratches, the anvil's smooth surface glistens in the sunlight. Oh, just a second. I'm like graying out, so I need a second here. The music's nice and it's very colorful. It's close enough to hydrating. No, I'll proper hydrate. Hang on. Oh no, it's a little gray. It's a little gray tabby. Adorable. Can't pet it though, because the game is cruel. I assume I'm supposed to be getting to church somewhere. Oh, I guess it's up there. Here we go. This action will skip one time period. Okay. I guess talk to everybody else first. Everything all right, Miss Linda? Oh, Elise. Would you take a look at my poor flowers? That windstorm nearly uprooted all of them from their pots. Was it really that big of a storm? It was only a little windy up at the peaks. Listen. Why, you've seen all these branches scattered about town. I heard Brunhilde's roof nearly came off. Oh, it was so frightening. I suppose. Miss Linda sure likes her flowers, huh? I would never have the patience to look after this many. Neatly potted in vases of all sizes, the many bristling flowers bloom in colorful clusters. Oh, sorry. There was a bunch of stuff that I thought was just recycled from before. We had to give our thanks to St. Walpurga. What do you mean? Don't be silly now. It could have been much worse had it not been for her. Make certain you ask for her protection, too. Protection, Miss Linda? Living all alone up in that mountain can't be good for you, Elise. I'll be praying for your sake, too. Rest assured. Thank you, Miss Linda. It might be best to seal our windows and doors, old Wilhelm, just in case. Ah, there she is, alive and kicking. Made it home all right last evening, I see. I did indeed, Mr. Bernard. You folks have your hands full today, it seems. Folks were scared out of their wits. You make it sound like a trivial matter, old Wilhelm. Oh, it was a sight you wouldn't believe, lass. Branches and leaves piled up high against folks' doors, entire treetops, some of them. Surely that's a bit of an exaggeration. The alleys took a beating, that's for certain. Some say they heard the wind knocking at their doors. Old Jochen says it might have been the witch herself, but... Oh, here we go again. You can never be too certain, lass. Anyhow, I'll be heading inside now, folks. Let us hope for a better night's sleep this evening. May the Lord hear you, Wilhelm. Oh, there is a dog as well. Adorable. Libkushin and I used to play about in the water all the time, didn't we? Though we're a little too old for that now, I suppose. Forevermore decorated with blooming flowers, Kieferberg's crest rests atop the square fountain in its ancient glory. Goodness, Elise, you look dreadful. Good morning to you too, Miss Bertha. Oh, I wasn't certain you'd come today, Elise. Why wouldn't I, Mrs. Odile? Hey, Elise, you look quite tired. Couldn't catch a wink, I'd wager. Frightening, wasn't it? Oh, it must have been dreadful up in the mountains. Not at all. It seems you folks had it worse than I did. My, now that's hard to believe. That was no ordinary windstorm, I tell you. How so, Odile? Oh, I've heard it. I've about had it with this nonsense. She's saying it came from the woodland, that's what. Oh, Odile, it's no use entertaining such notions, my dear. You'll see, Marielle. All I can see is we're running late for Mass. Goodness, what has Kieferberg come to? After you, Elise. The woodland, huh? Good morning, Elise. Oh, new dating person. Freya, the evergreen sweetheart. How are you always so cheery, Freya? You took so long, I thought you weren't coming. Hang on. I tried to do too many things at once. I overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night. Oh, me neither. Not because of that windstorm. Not even my little sprig could help me. You were a sprig? I keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see. Sniffing it helps me sleep better, and it leaves such a lovely... Shh! Keep quiet, you two. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilhelm. We'd best focus now, Elise. You're the one wittering on, Freya. May the blessing of the Lord, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. May the hallowed Saint Walpurga take heed of our prayers. Amen. This Saturday we will once again be celebrating our patroness, Saint Walpurga. As you all know, preparations for the festivities are already underway. Let us all contribute to the best of our abilities, brethren. That said, I am aware of what transpired last night. I don't know if the village can be I mean, maybe the village can be homophobic. It's hard to say. I don't think there are any hetero love plots in this game, though. Several of our neighbors were severely affected by the windstorm. I urge everyone to lend a hand in clearing out the alleyways. Let us all have compassion for one another in these trying times. Let us trust Saint Walpurga to guide our people and keep Kieferberg out of harm's way. May the Lord be with you, brethren. Amen. Well, there's Leokushin. Took all you had to get out of bed this morning, I'd wager. Sugary devotee. Very funny, Leokushin. Jokes aside, Elise, don't I keep telling you to take your apron off for Sunday Mass? I'm certain the Lord couldn't care less, so why should you? You're riling me up on purpose again, Lieb. Can you tell? Oh, for goodness sake. I'd better get to work now before it gets late. Don't forget to come about later, Elise. I won't, I won't. Ooh, we unlocked the relationship menu. How do I get to the relationship menu? Oh, I guess that's it there. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hearts you can get for each person. Jose Marine, Freya, Lidguchen, and I guess there's like 2 more. We'll see. No wonder Father Hans is such a miserable wretch. I would be too if I had to read this gibberish all day. Father Hans's holy scripture rests upon the altar, each page scrawled with annotations. This must be Lidguchen's Bible. Let's see. No, I can't do it. It's so tedious I can't get past the first sentence. A copy of the holy scripture rests upon the altar beneath a thin layer of dust. St. Walpurga, huh? Basking in its holy glory, the image of St. Walpurga solemnly watches over Kieferberg Church. Mysterious note. There's something written on here. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. May thy will be everlasting and thy grace all-embracing. Quenched thou shalt be on this Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life-bearing grove. A prayer? There's something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offering lies in the crossroads beyond the maypole. May thy thirst be quenched, thy blessings received. And the crossroads. I wonder who dropped this. I've never seen water coming out of here. I wonder if they've ever been used for anything. Polished completely smooth, the perfect stone basin sits untouched. I mean, yeah, I don't know, Artemisia. Or rather, Silversmith Artemisia. As much as I dislike Sunday Mass, I have to admit I feel at peace here. Too bad the old geezer's always about. Bathed in sunshine, each stained glass panel casts a warm glow over the church's gilded marble. I remember sneaking into Father Hans's study with Lieb when we were children. These 2 rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. We'd best send word to Primeldorf before... Oh, Elise, didn't see you there. Yes, Artemisia, one assumes that Lieb was just reading from the Father's Bible when she had to. But if they're Catholic, they don't read the Bible that much anyway, right? Send word to Primeldorf, Mr. Gustav? We're having folks from Primeldorf lend a hand with the festival this year, Elise. I heard the windstorm wasn't as bad up in the mountains, lass. Freya was fretting over you like you wouldn't believe. She was? You ought to thank the Lord for your good fortune, Elise. Certainly, Father. Hard at work even on a Sunday, are you? When aren't I, Father? Sundays are meant for rest, Elise. You let us know if you ever need a hand, you hear? Of course, Mr. Gustav, thank you. It's going to be the same thing about before. Okay. Same message as before. Nothing else over here. Couldn't sleep much last night, could you? Could you? Didn't sleep a wink. Explains this hilarity. You're hopeless, Liebkitchen. As long as you keep indulging me. So it's my fault, huh? Here you go, before I forget. We got a pretzel, hooray! Oh, you brought me my favorite. Mr. Bernhard said you were rather late getting home last night. Is that so? I did tell you it was almost time for supper when you stopped by. And I told you Ms. Elma worked me like a donkey right up until nightfall. Mr. Bernhard was fretting over you is all. Mr. Bernhard can find better things to do with his time, I'm certain. You really are so stubborn, Elise. Anyhow, it's about time I head out. Say, I'll be with the bell tower all afternoon if you'd like to keep me company. I'll be there, Lieb. It's true, pretzels are important in games. I mean, they're even in Pac-Man if we go way, way back. This place always brings back such good memories. The fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. Can I get... hang on. Aha, perfect. A clean shot. There we go. I'm trying to remember if there were any pretzels in Fall of Porcupine. I feel like there should have been at the bar, but I don't know. Thank goodness that's over. What a bore. To think I'll have to work all day until the evening. All goals marked with the time icon will skip one time period. Close. Lise, I was waiting for you. Waiting for me? I'd almost forgot to give you this. We got an ointment. You mentioned your hands were feeling dry, right? Oh, you didn't have to, Freya. I use it right before bed every night. It does wonders for the skin. I put a little lavender in there, too. Wait, you made this yourself? Of course I did, silly. That's Papa's favorite. His hands are always dry, you see. You do have a knack for this sort of thing, don't you? So I'm told, I suppose. Anyhow, I best move along before it gets late. Say, Elise, I was wondering. I'm going to pick some flowers this afternoon up in the mountains. Flowers? I thought maybe you might care to join me, if you'd like. Alright, I'll be there for you. That's wonderful. Have a nice day, Elise. What's gotten into her? We can't all leave Kieferberg over this nonsense. Leaving? Who's leaving? Oh, Elise, it's that witch folks keep whittering on about. The windstorm couldn't have been a mere coincidence. Old Yoshins. Calm down, Brunhilde. Think of your baby. Now, I'm not one to believe such things, but I thought you weren't buying into this nonsense, Miss Bertha. Why, who are you to say it's nonsense, Elise? That feels more accusatory, but that's also confrontational. We'll go with the one on the left. Why not? We all know Yoshin's making too much of it as usual. Oh, I hope you're right. Of course we do, Elise. It's just... last night was so frightening it left us all wondering. I understand, Miss Dorothea, yet fretting like this isn't... worrying like this won't get us anywhere. Truly, Miss Bertha, you're right. For goodness sake. Hey, suspicion went down. Alright. As it turns out, the one I picked didn't go too badly. Anyway, you've seen what it did to the owies, Marielle. Oh, Odalie, what are we to do with you? Is everything alright, Ms. Marielle? Odalie here is making too much of that windstorm is all. You'll see, Ms. Marielle. See what, Ms. Odalie? Old Yukshin's right, lass. That windstorm came from the woodland. It's that wretched witch. For goodness sake. You best keep such thoughts to yourself, Odalie. The townsfolk are already frightened. You wouldn't want to make it worse. Why, I'm simply trying to alert folks to the... You want to watch your words, dearie. That's what happens when you try Ms. Marielle's patience, I suppose. Can't be bothered to lend a hand in the owies, Elise? Folks can look after their own homes, I'd say. Sparing yourself on a Sunday, I see. As a matter of fact, I've been to work every Sunday, Ms. Lorelei. All right, whatever you say, lassie. Say, have you seen my niece by chance? Molly? I take it you haven't, then. No, I don't think I have, Ms. Lorelei. She's been up to no good lately, you see. Running about, begging for food, skipping class, who knows what else. I see. Nothing a good whipping can't fix, anyhow. I wouldn't be so certain. Okay, so that's a task. It will skip a time period. What a mess. I won't be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. Okay. Let's do this save one more time. And then we will do this chore, and then we will call it an episode. I can lend a hand with that, Miss Ariane. I was hoping you could fetch me some eggs from the coop. Leave it to me, Miss Ariane. Careful with the hens now, you hear? I dare say they're still riled up after last night. Out of my way, you feathered rat. Oh, it's a minigame time. Chicken Frenzy. Okay, move and pick egg. Out. Ow. 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 I did not do so well at that. Ow. Would have been at that round. Rank B. Aw. Try again. 5 tokens. No. Alright, I'm going to probably save scum this after stream. And do better. We'll see. I'll go a little further, but I'm just going to load from that save. You passed. Pass. Oh my, these were hard to do, Elise. How many eggs do you need? Heinrich's going to be rather disappointed, the poor lad. for your time, Elise. Thank you, Ms. Ariane. There's a lot of stuff available now, jeez. Kitty. Oh, multiple sleepy kitties. And I cannot pet them. How dare. Puppy. Can't pet it. So far, that's my only real criticism of the game. Okay. But we are just about at 7 p.m., so I am going to bring it back to the title now, and then hopefully I will pick this up again next week. So, thank you very much to Silversmith Artemisia and LB933 for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys were able to see some of this game. And hopefully I will be able to stream it again soon. So, until we meet again, good night out there, whatever you are.